It's a matter of passions. No, not the science fiction kind. It's all about ignorance and greed and miracles for the blind. The media parading disjointed politics.
The most fragile part of our Earth's ecosystem is the atmosphere. If you imagine the Earth as the size of an orange, our atmosphere is only as thick as a coat of varnish on that orange, and it's the most fragile part of our world. As radiation comes from the sun, it passes through the atmosphere and it warms the surface of the Earth. When the surface of the Earth warms, it in turn gives off heat to space. There are particles in the atmosphere of what are called greenhouse gases. These include carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor. And what these particles do is trap that heat and send it back to the Earth. Since 1750 in the Industrial Revolution, we've been pumping enormous amounts of these greenhouse gases, mainly carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. So what we've done is essentially thickened that blanket. This in turn is causing more heat to be reflected back to the Earth, and this is called the greenhouse effect. And we're starting to see some dramatic signs of change around the world because of that. Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, we see how it looked 4 decades ago, and we see it today. Glacier National Park, right here in America. Scientists believe that within a couple decades there won't be any more glaciers. In Alaska, we see the same story here.
What's going on here is that the paint represents your environment, and these things that we're adding to it represent carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and methane. And we're going to do a progression of paintings to show what happens when you add these things to your environment.
So the blue one is our control, the green one is our Earth with CO2 in it, and the red one is our Earth without CO2 in it. Alright, so we're going to do an experiment on the effect of CO2 in the atmosphere.
I'm here to represent Greenpeace International, and we believe you should sign the treaty, because of what it is causing and what we could do to help the country of the U.S. and the world eventually. As of right now, the temperature in the world is the highest it's been in 2 million years overall. So I think everyone that sees that or knows that should want to change that.
I must end always by replacing our beginning there, ourselves and our village, the flowing of history, putting back what I took away, trying always with the same pain of foreknowledge to build all that we have built, but destroying nothing.
What are we going to do? What is each and every one of you going to do? But what does City High class of 2007, right?
07. Like if it's bright outside, we can open up the blinds and turn off a couple lights.
Right now.
Huh?
Right now.
No, I'm just saying, like, in a,
Right now. Open them up. Open them up.
Try to grow your own food, or like get your own little garden going or something like that.
Take shorter showers.
Make sure if you do not have a low water shower head, you change it.
If we can all vote in the next election, how about we vote for a politician that has good ideas about voting?
The earth will die. And it's your fault.
Help the penguins. Let me hear you say it. Help the penguins. Help the penguins. Help the penguins.
About to give y'all warning about global warming. Everything gon' melt, we can't even help it. Stop taking showers, stop being selfish. I'm not playing, everything's melting.
Like Monday said earlier, don't take an hour in the shower. Don't grab your car, you better get and use your city half a pen.
Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Gonna help him put it under. That guy's who like to you're ready for this, Captain Planet.
We're the Planeteers. You can be one too. The power is yours.
Global warming's crazy, y'all. Temperatures are blazing, y'all. It's getting hotter every day. But I got the remedy. You need to listen to me and hear all of the words I say. I know that at the knob can go inside your car and it will go real far in a day. And make sure when you go outside all your lights are off and you will have better time to play. Hey, we're just ordinary students. We'll make a difference in the world. Global warming day, city high. Time for me to say bye-bye. But I will leave you with this. I know you want to see me more. I know you want to vote for me. So on your phone, just please text Chris.